Well, last season we had a lot of senior leadership, and that translated to hard work, unselfish play, and I got to practice with Jordan Geis. He was a great player last year for us, and I learned a lot from guarding him. I learned a lot from all the players around us, All-American, McDonald's All-American, a couple other college players around us, and we're going to translate what we learned last year to this year, hopefully, and we're going to have the same main goal, which is to get back to the state championship.
And then what have you guys been focusing this off season, knowing that you're going to try to make that run again, knowing there's no Biggie there, there's no Data Bats there, and there's no Jordan there?
Well, we're a lot smaller this year, so it's definitely going to be a different change, but defense wins games, so our main priority is on defense right now.
And then you also bring back Taj Curry, though. He was your leading scorer in the state championship game. Who else are you guys looking as the key players for this year's Homestead team?
Well, it's Taj Curry. We have Brandon Durnell. He's going to be our big man. Jack Ferguson, Parker Mangus. We have a lot of really good guards around us. Ben Skronik, of course. He'll bring in a big body, and we're going to have to change up how we played last year and probably be more defensive oriented and really move the ball and play unselfishly just like we did last season.
And then how is it getting ready for the season, trying to set those goals and expectations, knowing how high you set the bar last year?
Well, year in and year out we have the same goal, and that is to get to the state championship. I've been involved for 4 years, and that's been our goal every year. So nothing's going to change. We're going to prepare just as hard as we did last year and go for the main goal this year.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch last season. It's fun. It motivated me. What makes me want to do it again. I want to go as far as we can this season.
What did you learn from the big senior leaders last year and the starters on that state champion team?
Yeah, there were some very talented seniors on that team last year, and I got to look up to them, play against them in practice. It's gotten me a lot better, and I'm prepared for this season.
And there's one guy in particular and whose shoes you will be filling this upcoming season. What's the biggest piece of advice you learned from Swanigan or got a chance to see him play, and what were you able to learn from his style?
It's just the way he made his teammates around him better, and I want to be able to help this team as much as I can going into the season.
How do you handle those expectations too as a junior? How have you been handling the expectations going into this year?
I kind of want to make a name for myself instead of just being the person who's filling Caleb Swanigan's shoes. I'm Brandon Durnell. I'm not Caleb Swanigan.
And then overall as a team, going from being kind of the hunters to being the hunted, how is it going into the season kind of with a chip on your shoulder now as the ones to beat?
Yeah, we just got to keep preparing, keep practicing, getting better every single day. We got to play as best as we can if we want to win games.
Obviously, Homestead a really high-scoring team last year, but what do you see as the strength of this year's Homestead team and the identity of this year's team?
I think we'll be able to keep scoring a lot of points. We do need to keep improving on defense. We do need to rebound, but offense is definitely our strong point this season.
And then I asked Coach Johnson, how do you set goals and expectations for this year, knowing how high you set the bar? Kind of what are the goals and expectations, especially going into your first year in the SAC this season?
Yeah, he's just keep telling us to work hard, play hard. We want to go as far as we can again.
And then going into the SAC, I know you play a lot of these guys, but how is it different now that they're going to be conference contenders?
We want to win the SAC. That's our goal. Our goal is to win sectional every year, win the conference. We want to keep working hard and playing.
Well, I hope they saw the work ethic of the kids that were able to win the state last year. They saw how hard they worked. They saw how well they played together. A very unselfish team. And again, it's led by a kid that was an All-American. We understand that. But a very unselfish young man in Caleb Swanigan who led us to where we wanted to be, and that's to win a state championship last year. But hopefully these guys learn from that. We have a JV team that went 16-4 last year. We had a 19-1 freshman team. But we understand that it's going to be different. The speed of the game, the strength of the game is a lot different at the varsity level than it is freshman and JV. So we know we have our work cut out for us, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
And then, exactly, so you're losing Biggie, but you're also losing guys like Dana Bat, who are the big emotional leader, also losing Jordan Geist, a high scorer. Who do you see filling those roles this season?
Well, hopefully the guys you'll be speaking to pretty soon, Brandon Durnell, Jake Wolfcale, You have Taj Curry, Ben Skoranek. Taj Curry and Ben Skoranek got a lot of playing time and minutes. Taj playing football this year, Ben playing football. So it's going to take a little bit of time for them to get their legs into basketball shape. But, we're glad when they're multi-sport athletes and doing other things. And that's, what makes Homestead special, because we have coaches that work together.
And then as you look ahead to this upcoming season, the road to the playoffs is going to be a little bit different now that you guys are in the SAC. How exciting is it to join one of the more prolific conferences in the state and playing tough teams like Snyder and like Carroll, or you've already played Carroll, but those big powerhouses all the time?
Well, I mean, it's really no different for us in the basketball standpoint. Football was different, of course, but we played all those teams. The only team we didn't play was Lures. So, and I was at Dwenger for 5 years, so I know how tough the conference is. Each and every night is going to be tough games, but so it was the same way with the NHC, and so, it's really no different for us. We're going to put our mindset like we would with any other year, is first and foremost to put ourselves in a position to try to win a conference and then see how far we can go once the tournament starts.
Exactly. Talk a little bit more about how you get the team to work on those expectations, just knowing how high you set the bar last season. How do you get them to kind of look at this season like a whole new year and set different goals and expectations?
Well, I mean, our kids have to understand the mindset that everybody's going to be gunning to get us and knock us off the pedestal, which is fine. But we're going to have to come in each and every day, work hard, play together, and just take it one game at a time and see where that takes us.